Okay everybody, hello, this is Scott. I'm back with another video. At this point I'm actually going to be mostly pointing out a flaw, and it's with the newest Bitdefender. I got my videos over here that I'm uploading, and it's from the newest Bitdefender, and it's Bitdefender Photon or Bitdefender Total Security 2014. The program that's known to be the lightest or the most lightweight non-intrusive security program is actually quite the opposite. I'm gonna new window, that way I'm not interfering. Now I'm running Bandicam, granted. I'm also using advanced system care to reduce the memory. Here's what happens when I hit a new tab. Runs pretty normally. If I use it in Internet Explorer, give it a second. Here's an issue. Bitdefender doesn't run, it's just lagging everything down. My computer is just naturally slower with this, as opposed to Bitdefender Total Security 2013. 2013 is not nearly as heavy as this one. Here, we're gonna do another test. I'm gonna open up this browser, and then my videos are uploading, so we're gonna go again. And here's a new tab. Still waiting. And then the images show up. Here, we're gonna go again. Okay, go from this tab to a new tab. Keep going, and there it goes. Bitdefender is heavily slowing down this computer, and I can't figure out why. We're gonna just look at the settings real quick. Oh wait, I already have this open. This is what it is, and I've actually reduced the protection settings for Bitdefender. And here's what it's using. Bandicam using a good chunk of my CPU for obvious reasons. It's using 18 megs, and now it's actually it's more. We're gonna say 34 megs, and then we have 34. Then we have 43 megs, and then we have 45 megs, and then we have 46 megs, and then again we have 46, and now we have 48. So Bitdefender is using 48 megs of RAM. Now this isn't that bad compared to other services. It could be heavier. The issue is that it's using so many different processes, and this is why it's just lagging like crap. Let me go into my Bitdefender thing, and I don't even know why I have that on. We're gonna turn autopilot off as well. This program is just naturally slow. Now here's something interesting. I have user mode on. I've turned off auto scan. Even down here though it says you're in autopilot mode. Issue? Yes. Some other issues that I've been having with Bitdefender. The auto scan is off. Now I'm going to turn all the settings back on to their max. I'm going to turn them all back on to the maximum settings. Yep, give it a second. Defender having issues. There we go. Now we're going to come over here and go aggressive. I already set, I didn't change my modifiers over there, and then I come back to my home. Give it a second. And now if you've ever seen any of my other videos with using Avast 8 or Bitdefender Total Security 2013, which I'll probably have, I'll put it like up here in the top. I'll put like little like notification thing. You click on it, you go to the video, and I'm going to show you, if you can basically cross-examine the videos, you'll be able to tell that these things are slower because of this program. I never turn on paranoid mode, intrusion detection system. Okay, all these are on high, and auto tune up, don't have that on. Alright, I've turned everything on to the max. Now we're going to see what it's using. Bitdefender is now using 23 for its security. And then, okay, now it's using 3. Now it's 11 and 9. The problem is, look at the RAM usage of Bitdefender. It is so sporadic. It went from 23 up here down to 6. Now, that may just be because of the menu that takes up a lot of space, but it has so many processes running. Look at this. I just keep refreshing. Well, we're going to open up the Komodo task killer. Kill switch. And we're basically going to compare them now. and we're going to see if Bitdefender is just having an issue. Maybe it's having a memory leak. I don't know, but see, now it's up here at 21 again. You saw down there at 6. It's just changing so much. Whether it's the smart RAM or not. Actually, we'll turn the smart RAM off from IOBit, and now we're just gonna let it go. I've closed it. Bitdefender is gonna start skyrocketing. There we go. Now it's got no one telling it what to do. Alright, of course, Komodo Cleaning Essentials is opening up. That's gonna use a ton of RAM. Alright, here's my control center. And we're just going to see, where's Bitdefender? Alright, well, we got Bitdefender right here using about 11 megs of RAM. Oh, here we go. 11, and then that's 43. Sorry, 42. Well, it's going to be 43 if we add the rest of it. 43 megs, and then we come up and we got to see if there's any more Bitdefender. Here we're just going to look for the signer name. All of these are from Bitdefender. All of these right here are from Bitdefender. We have 34, 9. So we're just going to, these are going to end up canceling each other out, but we have 44 here. Now we have 51. Now we have 56. Now we have 78. Now we have 78 and 87. 87. We have over 100 megs of RAM from Bitdefender. Avast, if you saw in my previous videos, was barely using 8. This program is so ridiculously heavy on your computer. And if you saw my other videos, I swear to you, this program was not this heavy. My CPU usage is kind of skyrocketing because I'm using Bandicam, so just ignore the CPU. But Bitdefender is using such an incredibly high amount of RAM. And look at these numbers. They constantly are changing, and I don't know what they're doing it from. So if Bitdefender is having a memory leak, they need to get to work on this because this was their new highlighted product. And another thing that I'm running into, what is their safe box? The Bitdefender Safe Pay, Safe Box in the program itself is meant to, it's a auto sync service that allows you to sync files to the cloud. I don't have that running. Why is it using 35 megs of RAM? Don't know. Here we go again. Constantly changing. So I don't know what is going on with Bitdefender, but as it looks right now, I am considering uninstalling the program and moving to Internet Security 360 Internet Security, which is published by Qihoo, the Chinese antivirus company, and I may move to them because they got a 4. Maybe it's a 5.5 on the AV test. They use 3 different engines, and they don't use nearly as much RAM. And then I'll of course use Komodo Firewall, and then I could run Komodo Firewall, Spybot, and the internet, and still not use as much RAM as this program. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for other videos. If you are also having any issues with the memory issues from Bitdefender, please let me know in the comments below, and I'm going to contact them about this issue, and I'm going to see what I can do. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for another video, and I will be back. I'll be back with some more videos. Well, technically these videos will be up, but this is definitely going on both my channels. This is like a highlight right now. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.